Hello, it's Media Center Ukraine Odesa. Our next briefing is about how people from Slovakia raise money to buy a tank for Ukrainian army. And now we have Nicolas Mucska, Vice Chairman of the NGO Dar pro Ukrainu, Gift for Ukraine, with us online. He and his brother Nicolas are gaining money to buy a tank for Ukrainian armed forces. Eric, hello. Can you tell us a little bit about your volunteer activity in Slovakia?
Hello, thank you very much, and we are happy to join your briefing. And I represent our NGO. Me and my brother, we organized a fundraise to help Ukrainian army to fight against Russian army. The idea is started in late 2022, and in January and February we decided to contact Ukrainian embassy in Slovakia and offer them our help. After the talks, we decided to contact munition companies, and we are trying to find a way how to help military. To help military, it's for us the most important thing to win the war against Russia, and that's why we started to do this project. There is a huge humanitarian aid that Slovakia helps to Ukraine. Also, many people from Slovakia also needed this help, but we really realized that Ukraine needs military help, and to help to win this war. So this is the reason why we did it. We did it for the civilian people in Ukraine, for all the people that have died, for all the children that was taken, for all the families that they took apart, and this is why we did it. Until today, we have already over 3,000 people on our transparent account who stand by our project, who support it, and we continue to fundraise the money for Ukraine.
Thanks for what you are doing. Just a few more questions about your activities. How is the process going? As far as I understood from your website, you are going to buy one Soviet-made tank, T-72, and the price is €1.5 million, as far as I remember from your website. How is the process going? How much money did you manage to gain already?
Yeah, the process is going, so it started early May. And till today, we fundraised €156,000. Now, because of the summer holidays, it's also it's slowed down. And we still communicate with Ukraine embassy how the fundraise goes. We also have a plan B. So in case the money is not full, and there are possibilities to provide for Ukraine other military equipment, and all of this will be based on Ukrainian needs. So the first thing, the plan A is tank. So we follow this plan. We are trying to also organize, convince the not just the general people, but also the companies in Slovakia. And so the information is spreading. But as you know, in Slovakia, the situation is not that easy. There is going to be election. The country is a bit divided. Some people still support Russia. And this fundraise, it's actually only one in Slovakia for a military help of Ukraine. And so we do as much as we can to really explain people that why it is important to support Ukraine in a military way. Some people still are hesitating, and this is how it looks like. So we really want people to understand why it is needed, for what use it will be sent, and for what fight it will be sent. This is a fight for Ukraine, but this is also a fight for the freedom of Europe. So, and also for Slovakia. So this is how it goes. So there is a plan A, also plan B. All the money we gain will be used for a military purpose, for the military equipment for Ukraine.
Yeah, our team thanks you for what you're doing. I just wanted to say that a few months ago, the Minister of Defense of Slovakia was here with us. He had the same online briefing you are having at the moment, and he said that Slovakia was going to give Ukraine fighter jets MiG-29, and in autumn last year Slovakia gave 30 tanks and armored vehicles to Ukraine. So the help, the support, the military support from Slovakia was quite active comparing to some other countries. So when you are speaking about elections, do you think that it can change somehow the course, the direction of the foreign policy of your country?
We will see actually how it will go. So there are still people who are supporting, but they don't want to say it very loud before the elections, because they are after the votes. So we hope and we think the military aid will continue, but there are some parties that are against it, and that's Slovakia. It's true. We help with S-300, with now also with the jet fighters, and. But we also think it is important to look for support within the general public. So this is also, at the end, we are still paying taxes, and from these taxes we anyway support Ukraine with military aid. But this is very important for people to really to understand how important it is in our lives. And maybe, I don't know, still not many people realize that. But it's great what our country did. It's a great, what help we provided in the military way, and we want to continue. And this is also why we did this. I think we didn't send tank. It was this heavy military cars, but this will be probably the first tank. So, and we hope it will continue with all we can.
Yeah, thanks. About the tank, actually. One of the journalists who is watching the press conference online is asking, how are you, in case you succeed, we hope for that, in case you succeed, you collect enough money, where are you going to buy this tank? Directly from the factory, from the plant, from Slovakia government, or from some other government who controls some post-Soviet weaponry?
Yeah, it's a company that is providing, is rebuilding the older equipment. So this tank is already in Slovakia. The modernization will be provided, and the modernization will be provided on the requirements by Ukraine side and forces. So this is how the project will continue, and also it's so there are our organization, the factory that provided, and the Ukrainian forces will receive the tank. And my English is not that well at the moment, but all this is will be provided between all of us, all the subjects.
So the tank is already in your country, and some factory has it, and in case you succeed, you buy it, and it will be modernized by this factory due to the demands of Ukrainian armed forces, right?
Yeah, Yes, that's correct.
Great. Great. If you, yeah, there is a journalist who has a question. Just give me a second, and he's going to ask it. Yeah, you're welcome.
1, 2, yes. Hi. First of all, thanks for everything you're doing. And one more question about elections that you mentioned before. Last month, several media says that the president of Slovakia warns about that future elections can change the foreign politics situation, and it could be looks like Hungary politics, if you know what I mean. What do you think about it?
We hope that will not happen. And Hungary is in very specific position. Yeah, Mr. Orbán is there for many, many years. And in Slovakia, it's not one big party that makes the government. There are always few parties. But at the moment in Slovakia, there are actually 3 parties who have a chance to be part of the new government, and they are against the military help. There are pro-Russian, and so we will see. So it's really like you cannot bet. Like it's we hope that will not happen. It can be rhetoric before the election, but at the end, the military help will be provided. But at the moment, really, nobody can assure things. So, but we still, I think the most of them are for the military help. That's for sure. Maybe just the rhetoric before the elections, just to get most votes as you can. So we will see.
Thank you. Thank you for the question. And Eric, thanks for what you are doing. We hope you will succeed in your activities. And I think we all in Ukraine here hope that the elections which are going to happen in Slovakia will be for the best, not only for Slovakia people, but also for us, due to support we really need from the European partners. Thanks. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you also, and Slava Ukraini. You need to win this war, and we are trying to help as we can. So be strong and good luck with everything.
Thanks. Thanks. That was Nicolas Mucska, Vice Chairman of the NGO Dar pre Ukrainu, Gift for Ukraine. That was the last briefing in the media center Odessa, Ukraine Odessa for today. You can see our announcements in the Telegram channel to see what will happen tomorrow and next week. Thanks for watching.